Hey, this is WebJunior 1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course, and yeah, yet another live chat here. Just got to send out a message here. And hopefully get some people in here soon. We'll see how that goes. Dang it. Alrighty. Alright, so get my controller plugged in here. Got some cherry Coca-Cola this time. Change it up a little bit. Slightly. Still Coca-Cola, obviously, but alright, so get some people in here and get a discussion going. Kind of have a couple topics to talk about, so we'll see how that goes. Got a couple things to show. Actually, I guess I'm going to change my hat real quick to one of my new hats that I just got. So yeah. Get some people in here, hopefully soon, and get some conversation going. Meanwhile, I'll talk about certain topics. And if no one's in here by then, I could just wrap it up. You know, always. But again, not giving away any spoilers. I'm not that kind of person. Definitely like the Ghostbusters movie. Heard a lot of mixed reviews on it. But I never go by what other people say. I go watch it for myself and make my own determinations based off of my own personal interests, because it's what you got to do, like in anything. Just because people are going to have different opinions about things, it's what makes us different. You know, everyone's different. I don't care if you're identical twins. You might be similar in a lot of ways, but you're also a lot different too. You're a completely different person, regardless of, you know, whether you look the same or share the same blood or whatever, or both. You know, you gotta go with what you like. You can't ask too many opinions of people. I mean, I have a few friends that have, you know, that share a lot of my same interests and stuff. And to a certain extent, you can ask them things, but still, you got to find that for yourself. You got to figure it out for yourself. Whether you like something, whether you don't like something, because again, you might have a good friend that likes a lot of the same things you do, but that doesn't mean you're the same. Exactly. You can still have different opinions on things and that's fine. Like, that's the beauty of living in a free country, or just living in general. It doesn't have to be a free country to want to have your own opinions about stuff just because you're your own person, or at least you should be anyway. Um, Everybody has their own opinions about stuff. Some some topics you might agree on. I mean, a lot of topics you might agree on, but there's always something you're not going to agree on, and that's fine. That's okay. At the end of the day, that's, again, that's what makes us who we are. You know, so don't expect to agree on everything because it's never going to happen. It just isn't. So, it's normal to not agree with everything that someone says or does, and you can still like the person. I mean, you can still be friends with the person and not agree with everything they do, and they could not agree with everything you do. So, kind of got a little bit off topic there, but it's boils down to going to find out for yourself, whether it be video games, movies, whatever, and make your own determination whether you like it. I've heard a lot of stuff about portions of the movie, the new Ghostbusters movie, being too short. I didn't think it was too short. Without saying any spoilers as to why I don't think it's too short. But it was a really good movie. I saw it twice, right in a row. So, pretty awesome time. I was up there with my fellow retro gaming Ghostbusters, having a good time. Took some pictures, put smiles on faces. That's what we like to do, And well, hopefully soon we'll be getting back into, doing charity events and stuff like that, and making a difference again. That's what I like to do. I'd love to see that happen, and it will eventually, but it's going to take a little time. So, but anyway, on that note, got a few things I could talk about. Regardless of whether someone comes in or not, I can make a video of stuff. But got the Two in the Box coming up. I think it said fall. If all goes well, we know how that goes. Anything could be pushed back, obviously. But as of right now, it's going to be fall. I don't know whether it's early fall, late fall, whatever. It's fall, whatever, September, whatever, something to that effect. Which, still got a ways to go on that. I've been keeping an eye on it, trying to see if there's any new updates. There hasn't been any new updates yet, as of yet. But if we get any updates, I'll definitely do a video on that and kind of update people that might watch my channel on what's going on with that. Aside from that, I'm going to be pretty soon. Well, I kind of disabled my my homemade tripod. And when I mean disabled, I had a dowel rod that went in there to hold the camera and stuff. Kind of disabled it, and what I mean by that is I used it for a project for the house. So I have to get a new one of those. As soon as I do and get it up going again, I'm going to be doing some more retro game streams. Unless I can figure out a different way to do it. It would be great to have a video card, but it just don't have one right now. So probably still going to be using the PlayStation 4 camera when I do that. I'll keep everybody posted on that. I'll do some short videos on the progress of that. Just had to go to a hardware store and get a dowel rod. It's like an inch in diameter, and put it back on my tripod. Kind of like doing it anyway, just because it could be a little higher if need be. I have to see exactly what height I need. Well, I got that in the works. I gotta get that back going, and been playing VR games. I don't. I know there's a way to stream those, but until I find that, figure that out, um, I won't be doing that. But once I figure that out, I'll probably be doing some virtual reality streams. Obviously, they're not going to be in virtual reality. You'll just be able to see what I'm doing. Um, want to do some of that. I've been playing the Iron Man game, Iron Man VR. It's a really awesome game, it really is. And I also got the Ghostbusters Rise of Ghost Lord. I played a few hours of that. I want to get back into playing that. Um, but yeah, definitely get back into the retro game streams. They're just so hard to put together sometimes. With limited space, if I would have, more space in here to where I could keep something set up all the time, it would be so much easier. But unfortunately, when I set something up in here, I got to take it back down just so I can walk my way through, and maintain a functional game room. I got to take the stuff and put it away, and then I got to get it back out. And it's not a big hassle to get it back out, but it takes some effort. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little bit more of a pain than I'd like it to be, but one of these days I'll figure out something. If I don't expand the game room anytime soon, eventually I'll figure something out. But I just haven't yet. It might simply involve like finding another small CRT television and or small TV of some sort, and placing it somewhere else and in a corner, and having like a permanent tripod set up to where I can have a camera on it. Maybe even get a second camera for the PS4 just to keep that stuff intact without having to take it down every time. And we'll see how that goes. That might actually be an idea. So, kind of just thought of that actually right now, which is kind of cool. But that way, if I could keep the stuff kind of minimal space, because as you can see, I don't have much space. But if I can keep it kind of minimal to where I can do that without taking the camera down all the time and put the camera back up, and then I'll definitely be in good shape to do retro streams. Like I was saying before, I definitely want to start doing it with the PC and stop having to rely on the PlayStation 4 for a couple reasons. First of all, the PlayStation 4 is pretty old. It's a first generation PS4, so it means it's on borrowed time right now. And I don't like running it because eventually it's going to take a crap. And number two, eventually they're going to cut support on the app that I'm doing, which is the Playroom. Eventually going to do away with that, with support on this. I'm not going to be able to do it anymore, which is going to stink. Because, quite frankly, it's very easy to do this, which is the only reason I'm still doing it on this platform. Because I can record like I'm doing now, and then just shut it off, and it'll upload right. You know what I mean? Right to my YouTube channel. So it's kind of very convenient, but at the same time, the camera sucks on this thing. I mean, can't win. But hey, Mr. Christoph, appreciate you in here, brother, for sure. I figured I'd do something. Um, Even if I was only on for half an hour, whatever. Um, just doing some sort of video. Um, Putting out something. One thing I didn't show on a pickups video or anything, and I probably won't do a pickups video on it. I'll just show it now. And it's Ghostbuster related, but this is kind of the cheaper cup version, but it's still pretty awesome. As you can see, it says Ghostbusters Frozen Empire exclusively in theaters, and it has the Ecto one on there. It has the Frozen Empire logo with the engineering gear there, and it has the drone. It has a biohazard logo. It just has a lot going on in this cup, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's not paper cup; it's a plastic. It's a plastic cup. I mean, when you compare it to, say, the mini Stay Puft, I mean, cup or whatever. Obviously, that's, you know, I can't really compare to that, but we're not comparing it to that. You know what I'm saying? It's standalone. It's pretty cool itself, and it does glow in the dark, by the way, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's very nice. Very retro looking. Yeah, it is. Hey, Mr. Todd Jumper. How's it going, brother? I appreciate you stopping in, too. Busted. Let me tell you, can I tell you something else? Busted makes you feel good. It does. Hey, Johnny. Appreciate you stopping in as well. Actually got some people in here now. That's good. It usually takes 15 minutes at least for people to come in. I just got back. Oh, you just got back from the movie? Hell yeah. I'm not really talking about the movie too much. I don't want to do any spoilers, but how'd you like the movie? I thought it was good. It was, like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of reviews on it that people were ridiculing stuff on it, and you're gonna get that in everything. You're gonna get that on every movie, but yeah, I saw that. They're doing like pre-orders and stuff on it now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it right away, and the only reason for that is because they're gonna do what they always do, and they're going to come out with that, and then they're going to come out with another box set of all four of them. So, I mean, I don't know if I want to wait for that or not. So, we'll see. Yeah, I see what you're saying on that. I mean, as far as the ghosts and stuff, it didn't have a lot of stuff going on like that, but it lacked on some stuff, but I think it did. I think they did very well on it. I think they did pretty well. So, yeah, I mean, there was even stuff on the trailer, and I'm not going to be specific because, again, I don't want to give any spoilers away. But go back now that you've watched, like Todd. Now that you've watched the movie, go back and watch the trailer. Watch both of them, the international version as well. And there's at least 2 or 3 parts in that trailer that never happened in the movie. And they're probably deleted scenes, I imagine. Yeah. Oh, I get you. But yeah, it did make it. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. I thought the same thing. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, Lucky. It made it look like Lucky was. I was feared for Lucky's life when I saw that, because it actually showed her tear ducts freezing up, and Ray had mentioned that the last thing you see is your tear ducts freezing up, and I'm like, oh well, she's dead in this movie, but yeah, that doesn't happen. No one, no one well, I mean, I can't say no one dies, but none of the cast dies, I guess. But that was one concern I had, because there was big rumors that they were going to kill off Bill Murray, and um, I don't know, but there was rumors on stuff like that, and that would have sucked. I would have liked the movie less if that would have happened. Um, if he doesn't want to do another one, that's fine. They can keep him out of the next one, but killing him off would not have been the answer. Like um, killing off Han Solo, that was a dumb move, in my opinion. But yeah, and I did. I'm not going to spoil it, but you like the Johnny? Cool. I'm not going to spoil it again, but they involved the original cast a lot more in this one, and I did enjoy that, because, as everyone knows that watched the Afterlife, they didn't show up until, I mean, Ray was talking to Phoebe when they were in jail and stuff, so you got some kind of contact with him, and you kind of got, you got footage of him, but they didn't really show up until the end of the movie, so to see them more involved in the movie was awesome. I thought it was really awesome, and I think it was a really good move on their part to do that. From what I hear, they got at least 2 more in the works. They got a contract for at least 2 more, so I hope and pray that they don't come out with another one next year. Not that I want to see another Ghostbusters movie, but I hope they wait for, 2026 or something, or even late 2025. You know what I mean? I hope they don't just come out with one at the end of 2024 or beginning of 2025. You know what I mean? I hope they wait a little bit and don't just throw these things out like Call of Duty games. You know what I mean? That was another concern I had. They did come out with Frozen Empire pretty quick after, the Afterlife movie, so that was a little concerning too. But I think they pulled it off. I don't think they should rush them to rush franchises. Yeah, exactly. That's yeah. And a Netflix animated series. Are they making a Netflix animated series, John? Welcome, by the way, John. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm not sure. I mean, possibly. I know they're actually making an animated series on Netflix, I think it is, of or no, Prime TV. Of Ark. Meh. Okay. I know they're making an Ark series, which sounds pretty awesome, or they possibly already have the Ark series, but I think it's Prime. I'm pretty sure it's Prime Video or something. Amazon Prime Video. So I may check that out, because I have Amazon Prime Video. It sounds pretty awesome. I mean, I do like the game Ark. I haven't played it much. I eventually want to get the new Ark game, but and Todd and Chris, if you're still in here, gotta find a game to play. I keep thinking that, but I don't know. I put so much time into Conan Exiles and now these VR games, but I need to find time to play some games with you guys, because I just gotta figure out something that we can all, something we can all play. But yeah. Because I really enjoy playing multiplayer games. I just haven't done a lot of it outside of um, yeah, still trying to save it for PS5. Spiritual Unleashed has a free version. Oh, does it? I'll have to get on there and update it. Oh, okay. But yeah, I have to find some game to get into that we can all play. You know, what I mean, something that is either for something that we all have, a console we all have, or some sort of cross compatible one, cross cross platform compatible or whatever. I keep seeing, and I'm in the Discord. I think I might leave the Discord because it's just freaking depressing because I can't figure it out. People on their PlayStation 3s, um, on the home, the old home app. You know, I wish I could get into that somehow, but I've tried a few times and I just give up. I don't have a lot of patience when it comes to shit like that for some reason. I don't know why, but hell yeah, John, hell yeah, Todd, that'd be awesome. But yeah, it just like I was saying, the Ghostbusters movies. I'm hoping like they just don't just throw them out there every year like a Call of Duty or an Assassin's Creed game or something. Just because I don't know, it just seems like they get watered down more and more all the time. And I haven't bought a Call of Duty or an Assassin's Creed game for quite a while now, just because of that very fact. You know what I mean? If they don't put much thought into it and just keep pumping them out, they'll lose their appeal. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do like it. As I said in the video when I was unboxing, I'm not a huge fan of flat brimmed hats at all. But I mean, it kind of grown on me, I guess. I don't know. Um, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's just me, but like when I go out somewhere to look for hats, all the cool designed ones are flat brim now. It seems like. Yeah. New Prince of Persia. I've heard of that, but I didn't never saw any. I'll have to look at gameplay for it. I remember there was a Prince of Persia game. I believe it was the first one that come out for the PS3 or PS4. I can't remember which console. But I didn't. I mean, I didn't say. I can't say I didn't like it, but I didn't care a lot for it because it was just. I don't know. It was like one of them games you cannot die in, and that's kind of what makes a game a game. You know what I mean? In a way, but yeah, I like the brims bent too. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't like the fact that they don't fit the same to me. I don't know. I just it looks like a Mack truck ran it over and flattened it. You know what I mean? I like having a brim like a bent brim, like the hat that I had on to start with the Death Star on it. It's a flat brim, but I did bend it a little bit, and it's keeping its bend a little bit. Yeah, yeah. I didn't even know about those, John. I had no knowledge that they even existed. To be honest with you, or I would have asked somebody, but yeah, that's kind of that's kind of the feel I get too. But like I said, if they're gonna all come out like this, I have to get used to them if I want to get hats. But it's just I don't know. Just seems like you know I don't want to stereotype people or anything, but it seems like a black person's hat. I'm not not saying that racist because I definitely not a racist person, but I just see a lot of black people have brim hat, and that's fine if that's what you like. But it's just not for me. You know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it just I can understand like if the brim didn't come over so far and they made it a little less wide and it might actually be able to bend it a little easier, but yeah, it does look decent. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have got one of the Slimer ones, just because he's like my favorite character, Slimer. As you can tell, I got a Jeep decked out with Slimer. It's not doesn't take rocket science to figure that one out, but I kind of wish I would have snagged one of those up, but I don't know. Yeah, the the ghost traps at Carmike, not Carmike, AMC. Um, the ghost traps at AMC were like $40, and I just couldn't justify buying one. I don't know. I have I backed the two in the box project with the PK meter and the ghost trap, the actual screen accurate ghost trap that actually has functionality to it. Um, so I kind of didn't really feel. I mean, they're not saying they're not cool. I mean, they are cool. I just didn't feel like spending $40 on it just because I really don't need it. I mean, buy it on their website. What do you mean? On like the theater's website or something? Oh, look out! But yeah, I just couldn't. I just couldn't justify spending $40 on a piece of plastic that looks like a ghost trap. You know what I mean? It did have lights. I think you'd have to do the review on it. They actually show you the difference between Regal Cinemas and Carmike. And I keep wanting to say Carmike. I don't know why. Regal Cinemas and AMC straps. And AMC's I think is slightly better. The only thing I don't get about the AMC's is you can take that piece off of it and there's like a gap. I don't know why there's a gap there. I think only because it doesn't open by itself. You have to physically open the trap on the AMC's, but it has a light in it. You know what I mean? So I think they would be better for display because you can keep that piece in there. You can actually put a ghost in there and have it lit up like a lamp, which would be cool because it stays lit all the time. Whereas the Regal Cinema one, it has couple lights on the outside, but doesn't have the light on the inside of the trap, which you could easily put something in there. But it actually has a functional thing that. Oh wait, there does it. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember if either one of them has a functional thing to open the door, or if you just have to do it by hand. I can't remember. I think that the Regal Cinemas doesn't have like a traditional latch that opens and closes it, but it does have a thing you can hit and they'll fly open, and then you gotta hit the switch back and then manually push the doors back to click them in. But if they would combine those two, there'd be pretty decent trap. But Still not as good as, you know, the trap that's coming with 2 in the box. You know what I mean? So like I said, I couldn't justify spending $40 on it, and then I don't know. It would have been cool to have one at the same time, but at the same time, I couldn't justify buying. My friend and I, we've been thinking about, you know, what maybe what the next project they might be working on. We was thinking the ecto goggles and maybe a walkie-talkie. Then I was thinking of something else too, like a belt gizmo maybe. They made a belt gizmo, that would be awesome. So they need to make a belt gizmo. I did have a guy 3D printing me a belt gizmo, but for some reason he like fell off the face of the planet or something. Hopefully nothing wrong, you know, nothing happened to him, but he fell off the face of the planet, and he hasn't got back with me since on whether it's done or not, or how far it's along, or whatever. But not much I can do about that. So it's, I don't know, just kind of bummer. That's all. Where that wrist came, yeah, that would be cool too. But they got to catch up on some stuff. They got ecto goggles. They got the walkie-talkie. They have there's a few other things I was thinking about, like belt gizmo. I was also thinking about a Geiger meter. That would be awesome if they come out with a Geiger meter. They haven't really come out with anything for Ghostbusters 2 yet, it seems. So like Geiger meter, slime blower. You know what I mean? But yeah, it doesn't make sense to come out with. I guess the only thing they've been coming out with is basically stuff for the new movies, but like the packing and convert it, you know, the sounds and stuff back to an original, though. So in a way, there's, you know, that aspect of it too, but they've only been making stuff that's specifically supposed to be Afterlife or Frozen Empire. I guess just Afterlife now, but yeah, there's a lot of things they can do. I mean, there's a lot of ways they can head with it, but hopefully they head in the right direction with it. But we'll see. Only time will tell on that. I'm actually soon going to be working on another Ghostbusters prop. Don't really want to reveal it now, but a little later here, after I've started in on the project, I'll probably let everybody know, do some progression videos. But what I'll probably do some, you know, some videos, progression videos, before I say anything to anybody, and then once the project is done, then I'll announce what it is I've done, and then show some progression videos, you know, leading up to, you know, showing like the final product, basically. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. But yeah, they have so many ways they can go with it. You know what I mean? I'd like to see a freaking Ghostbuster sign, what am I trying to say? Like a sign you can hang outside your door, like they would have at the firehouse, to, you know, hanging out there. That would be awesome. It'd be expensive, but it'd be awesome. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Actually, ordered something else that's pretty cool for the game room. Hopefully, I get it soon. Doing a pickup video on that. What's that, John? My friend made his own. What did he make? What would he make his own of? Oh, it's freaking awesome, brother. It's definitely awesome. You can Bluetooth your phone to it and everything. It's pretty awesome. Working out well. Doesn't have surround sound, but I wasn't that concerned with it. It was 150 bucks. So I mean, what more could you ask for $150 brand new? I mean, it's steal, really. But I'll probably go for an hour here. Getting a little lazy-eyed here, if you know what I'm saying. Probably didn't help that I'm relaxing so much. Is an outdoor. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I have like, well, I can just show you. I have a couple of these plastic things that I was gonna do something with, but number one, they're pretty damn flimsy. I mean, they're pretty flimsy. So I don't know, you know, if something would hit them or something. It probably wouldn't take much to bust them, but and I was gonna build something and put this on one of these on both sides and put some sort of light behind it, but it can be done, but I don't know how long it would last, or you know what it would look like, finished product would look like. But I might just do one for long and just see what I can do with it. You know what I mean? But I'll have to figure out how to light it, and it might be a nightmare, and it might not. I don't know. I don't know how it would look, but your friend didn't happen to do any like progression videos or on YouTube or anything like that, or videos showing how he went about doing it or anything like that, would you? Because I would love to watch, you know, a video on somebody and see what their method is, get some ideas, you know what I mean? Not just to copy what that person did and call it my own, but to get some sort of inspiration on how I can go about doing it, you know. Oh, he made his in a metal shop. I see. But yeah, I would like to make one somehow. But kind of have to get an idea of how to even go about starting it, you know what I mean? But Oh yeah. So it's not a light up sign though. Because I'm thinking like a light up sign, like the actual one they have. You know what I mean? That lights up like a, say, like a McDonald's sign, or you know what I mean, like an outdoor sign that lights up from the inside, basically. Which is what they would have had on the show or a movie, whatever you want to call it, movie, not show. Um, but I mean, I'm open for suggestions. I mean, I could even make it out of something and just point a light at it or something. That would be pretty awesome too. Hey, Frosty, how's it going, brother? Appreciate you stopping in. But that's definitely something I want to look into, to try to get some sort of inspiration on how to make one. You know what I mean? Especially when we start our charity events and stuff again. I'd like to have something to put out, to make it look cool. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about, a light up sign, but it's just a pain. You know what I mean? Like, if I got some sort of plastic and molded it somehow to the sign, and then somehow from the one side glue those logo pieces in and light it up from the inside, it would be great. But getting that thing started is, I don't know how I would go about doing it exactly. I mean, I could frame it in some pieces of wood and stuff, but it would be a nightmare figuring out how to even go about doing it. But if I remember the last time I looked on YouTube, there's no videos of anybody making anything like that. I don't know. They sell one, but it's expensive, and it's only like this big or something. I can't even imagine if they in fact made a large size one, how much that thing would cost. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think I'd want to fork out that kind of money on it. But I don't know. I'm not sure if Warg had any aspirations of making one, or any kind of ideas or not. I can't remember. I don't think I asked him, but I definitely have to say something to him, just because he'd definitely be the one to ask. He's, aside from me, he's the other retro game Ghostbuster that likes trying to come up with new stuff like that, invent new stuff, and a tech guy, if you will. But I don't know if he's. I'm pretty sure he hasn't made anything yet, but I don't know if he has any kind of plans. I'll definitely have to get with him tomorrow and see if he has any ideas. Sure, but it takes a lot of brainstorming to do stuff like that, like figuring out how you're gonna how you can build something. Like I said, I have a couple different projects. And I'm not sure which one I'm gonna start on first, but I'll definitely be starting on one of them before long. And like I said, I'll just do progression videos. And because the one I'm thinking of, as far as I know, no one has ever tried to make one. I'm pretty sure I'd be the first one to actually think or at least make one of them. They do have those, Johnny. I don't know if you knew that or not. They do sell them on I think it's eBay or Amazon. It might be. Let me pull that up for you real quick. I don't know if it's true neon or if it's just made to look like it. It's just plastic, but it's $100. But yeah, right there is $100. It's on Amazon. Which is pretty awesome. I like it. But it's $100. Although it might cost me damn near $100 to make one, but and then there's one that's just a. I mean, that's a 10 sign there. There's a few different ones here. There's a few different neon ones. Anywhere from 100 to 120, 144. No, it's not really bad for a neon. I think I like this one even better. That one's $150 on Amazon. I think I like that one even better. And the prices vary on that, obviously, but yeah, there's some pretty cool ones. There's one that's actually plastic. Like a plastic light, but it looks neon. It says like retro gaming and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's true too. Because plastic likes to get really brittle in the cold. That's definitely a good point on that. It's a company that makes stuff, signs and stuff like that. Yes, sir, we did. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we definitely. Let me see here. It's still not dim enough here. It's crazy. Okay, let's see if this works. There's us with a little fan of Ghostbusters. Made his day. He was a little reluctant to come over. They're a little shy sometimes, coming over and saying hi. But luckily, his parents didn't care that he come over, and they let him come over and get a picture with us. Yeah, I mean, hopefully soon we'll get back in the whole uh, charity stuff and be be fully back, but it's kind of taking some time. For one, I know I'm anxious to do that stuff again. Yeah, for sure. But it's just, I don't know. It's been a while, but hopefully we can get back into it soon. Because I know we really enjoyed it, but my wife mentioned going to hospitals and stuff like that. That'd be awesome. I mean, lifting her spirits, you know, at least for a little while. You know what I mean? It makes a difference. And now that I can't say COVID's gone because it's not, but now that it's not as a threat as it used to be. Hopefully, we'll get back into that kind of stuff. Hopefully, hospitals and different organizations that would like to do charity work, have charity work done, lets us come back and do stuff. But I mean, it's cool to go to the movies like that and stuff like that. But I want to see us do the charity stuff again, because that's what I want to see again. You know what I mean? Just because it'd be a good thing to do. It's never a waste to help with charities and stuff. It's always rewarding. Even though we don't get paid for it, we kind of do. You know what I mean? With smiles and gratitude and just knowing we're doing a good thing is all the payment we need. To do it. Is seeing the looks on their faces of kids and stuff, and even the adults, even the family, even the parents, when give them a gift card or something like that, or give the kids some gifts, especially after struggling like that specific year for Christmas and stuff, is always a good thing to do. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, it really is. Especially since, the price of everything is freaking skyrocketed, and yeah, it's horrible. It really is. And to be able to help as much as we can would be amazing. Because I know so many places, you know, uh, really appreciate stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna be jumping off here pretty soon. Feeling a little like I want to fall asleep behind the wheel, so to speak. Don't want to do that again. Definitely not tired of talking. I could do this for 8 hours and still not be tired of talking about stuff, but unfortunately, Unfortunately, I've got up pretty early this morning, and I always do that on weekends just because enough of my weekends go by so fast nowadays, or anytime. They go by so fast that you don't want to, waste any time, and you want to get the most out of your time, you know what I'm saying? Try to stay up as late as you possibly can without crashing, and try to get up early. It's just what you do, I guess, to make your weekend kind of stretch a little bit, and so it doesn't seem like you go to bed and 2 minutes later hey, Lady Scooby Doo, appreciate you stopping in. Getting ready to jump off here, but probably maybe go to an hour and a half, but I don't know if I'll make it an hour and a half. But if I start trying to fall asleep, I'll just end the stream. So if I end it abruptly, just know that it's none of you guys or gals. It's none of you at all. It has nothing to do with anybody here. It's just I get my message that I need to jump off before I go to bed, before I fall asleep. I'll have to jump off, but definitely appreciate all the support. Don't forget though, 700 subscribers. Gonna be quite a while for that, but that's my next goal. Once I hit 700 subscribers, gonna be doing another giveaway. So always keep that in your mind. Can't even remember, 626 or something, I think is what it was last time I checked. So definitely an awesome. Definitely have a ways to go, but it's definitely going to be awesome to get there, and more so, it's going to be awesome to do a giveaway. I love doing the giveaways, but so yeah. And after this video has been uploaded, there, as always, I'll put the links in the description. Probably won't be till I would say tomorrow, but today's already Sunday, but yeah, the links will be in the description here in a little while after this is uploaded. And like supporting other people, so that way more people like me can share what they have and what their experiences and stuff. And I like supporting people like that, because it seems sort of a dying breed nowadays. Although retro gaming has come back pretty good, so that's always a plus for sure. But yeah, probably go ahead and jump off here. And do I believe in Bigfoot? I'd like to say it's intriguing, for sure. I can't say that it for sure doesn't exist. Obviously, I can't say for sure that it does. There's so much stuff you see that you're like, no, it's we have our cameras have come so far and very high tech, and don't have to worry about the speed of it anymore. But there's still blurry pictures. That that's hilarious to me. But then when you look at it on the other aspect of it is, we all know that like great apes exist, obviously, gorillas and such. But even if you talk to, say, a person that would go out and look for great apes, sometimes it takes them a week to find any. They're so intelligent and they know you're around that they move away from you to keep from being detected. But the fact is, they do find them. They have never found a Bigfoot. You know what I mean? So it's at least not a real one, anyway. But I'd like to believe, but I can't say that I do actually believe in them. But I'd like to. It's intriguing, Makes for good movies. Makes for good videos, I can't say that I fully actually believe in them, but kind of like aliens. I do believe in aliens. Like I believe that it would be pretty much impossible for there not to be life on other planets. Now, whether they're visiting this planet or not is a different story, of course. I don't necessarily believe they're visiting this Earth. I don't know why they would. If the fact that aliens are more intelligent than we are doesn't mean they are, but say in fact there's an intelligent species more intelligent than us, why would they come here and observe us? I mean, yes, we observe lesser life forms as far as intelligence. They're not really lesser life forms. They deserve to live just as much as we do, but they're not as intelligent as a human being. And we study them, so I mean, it's not off the realm of possibility, but at the same time, is it actually happening? Again, it's intriguing. It really is. Captures the imagination, and it gives you something to go, to think about and to be, fascinated with. But whether it's actually happening or not, it's a different story. Oh, really? That's funny. Was he moving, or wonder if I could find a YouTube video of that? That'd be cool. But anyway, definitely got to jump off here. It's getting to where I struggle a little bit to keep my eyes open. Again, nobody's fault here. I love talking to each and every one of you. Yeah. Oh, really? It can actually kill you? That's funny. I have to look that up. But yeah, all that stuff's definitely intriguing, to say the least. But I want to believe in a lot of that stuff. I don't ever truly believe in them, but it's definitely intriguing. I mean, definitely interesting for sure. So, but anyway, I'm gonna jump off here. Like I said, not tired of talking, but don't want to pull another stunt where I fall asleep on stream and for 3 hours or whatever it was. Still wish I would have downloaded that video from YouTube before I deleted it, just to see what it was, just to see what I was doing. But yeah. Was it you, Chris, that was it you that watched me for a little while I was sleeping? If it was you, send me some messages on maybe some funny shit that I did, because that'd be funny. That'd be cool to know. But anyway, like I said, not tired of talking, but getting a little droopy-eyed, as you can tell. But I appreciate everybody's support over these years, and look forward to doing more videos. Look forward to doing more giveaway videos, and definitely check out all the links in the description below. Check out Retro Gaming Ghostbusters on Facebook. Outtakes are the best. And definitely appreciate everybody. And who knows, I'll be doing, I think I'll have another pickup video here pretty soon to do. Maybe more than one. We'll see. Yeah, you have a good night too, brother. Appreciate it. And so thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.